I am calling you to open your heart right now. Because there is a good inheritance, I want to remind you not to lose through fear, doubt, or the habit of seeing yourself as forgotten. My beloved child, pause in this moment and listen to me with a calm heart. I have not come to make you panic before great promises, nor have I come to pull you into blind haste. I come as the Father who clearly sees what you have passed through, the seasons of lack, the days of being overlooked, the moments when you wondered why good things seemed to belong to others while you still had to strain beneath so many burdens. There are things I have preserved for you, not because I wanted to make you wait in pain, but because I knew when your heart would be steady enough, wise enough, and tender enough to receive without losing peace. You have heard of inheritance as something distant, as though it were only for people with names, position, and connections you do not have. But in my eyes, inheritance does not begin with human paperwork, nor is it defined only by property or numbers. It begins when you understand that you belong to me, that your life is not locked forever in lack, and that the good things I have for you cannot be erased by criticism, delay, or weary years. I can use a legacy, an opportunity, a helping hand, a restoration, a financial path, or an unexpected door to support you. But what I want to give you more deeply than all of that is the restoration of dignity, the healing of the fear of lack, and the faith that you have not been left on the margins of life. I have seen you crying out in silence when no one realized how heavy your heart had become. I have seen you looking at the responsibilities before you and wondering whether you still had enough strength to keep going. I have heard the words you whispered in the darkness, and even the unspoken questions. Father, do you see me? Do you know what I need? Do you still remember my prayer, my child? I have seen, I have known, I have remembered. Not one of your tears has fallen without being noticed by my mercy. Not one night when you tried to keep faith in the middle of pain has been meaningless to me. The things you thought were buried in silence have been kept by me in the light. And at the right time, I can make them become a source of restoration for you. There are blessings that have not been lost. They have only been hidden until the proper season opens. You thought delay was a sign of rejection, but many times delay is my hand protecting what is good from places not yet safe enough, from choices not yet mature enough, from people who could take advantage of your tender heart, and even from the fear within you that could make you trade too quickly. I do not delay to wound you. I preserve so that what I give may come to you in peace. Not be stolen by haste, not be damaged by lack of discernment, and not become a burden because you have not yet been prepared within. When I protect something, you can trust that it will come in the right way, at the right time, if you continue walking in the light. I know there are people who wear smiles outwardly but do not truly desire your well-being in their hearts. I know there are sweet words that can hide calculation. I know there are doors that look like blessings but are full of bondage inside. Therefore, when I speak of restoration and inheritance, I also remind you to stay awake. Do not let the desire for your life to change make you believe every promise. Do not let long-term lack cause you to quickly grasp anything called an opportunity. True blessing from me does not force you to hide wrongdoing, does not require you to trade your integrity, does not pull you away from peace, and does not make you greedy or proud. What comes from me will make your heart clearer, your steps steadier, and your life more generous. I have angels guarding what I entrust, but you must also guard your heart. Guard it from bitterness when you remember the years of being underestimated. Guard it from envy when you see others receiving open doors before you. Guard it from impatience when new opportunities draw near. Guard it from the thought that you must prove your value by what you possess. You do not need a suitcase full of money to become precious before me. You are already precious because you are my child. If I give more, it is not to create value for you, but so you may have the means to live more spaciously, support others more wisely, and testify that lack is not the final voice over your family. What I restore in you is not only financial. I am restoring the healthy confidence that was wounded by rejection. I am restoring the ability to hope after disappointments. I am restoring your honor, not through revenge, but by helping you rise in peace. Live uprightly, and let good fruit speak for itself at the right time. I am healing the marks in your family, the mindsets of lack passed from season to season, the fears that make people hold tightly because they are afraid to lose, or spend hastily because they do not believe they will receive again. I want you to enter abundance with a healed heart, so that what you receive will not lead you astray, but help you live more faithfully to the purpose I placed within you. You have persevered more than you realize. There were times when you thought you were weak, but I saw you rise again. There were times when you thought your faith had run out, but I saw you still quietly call my name. There were times when you wanted to give up, but you still chose to do what was right, still chose kindness, still chose to hold on to a small spark of hope. That perseverance is not taken lightly by heaven. The tears you cried when no one saw, the nights you kept believing though it hurt, the times you swallowed your sadness so others would not become more burdened, I knew them all. The reward of perseverance is not only something placed into your hands, but also a new person being formed within you, steadier, deeper, kinder, and more dependent on me. Now, if I open a source of provision, a restoration, an asset, an opportunity, or a clear sign of support, receive it with gratitude and discernment. Test everything in the light. Ask me to lead you to wise counsel. Manage what is entrusted to you with faithfulness. Do not spend in panic. Do not boast in pride. Do not give because you are manipulated. And do not hold back because you are afraid. Let me teach you how to build, how to protect, how to share, and how to live freely. The abundance I want for you is not a rainstorm that comes and disappears, but a flow guided by wisdom. My beloved child, lay down the fear that you have lost every good thing. You have not lost what I am still preserving for you. Lay down the thought that others can steal what I have appointed in the light. They may delay, misunderstand, oppose, or doubt, but they cannot surpass my hand. Lay down even hatred toward those who once wounded you, because your restoration does not need to be built upon bitterness. I will defend you in my way, in my timing. And what I do will bring peace deeper than every battle you could begin by yourself. Lift your head, my child, not because you are about to receive everything exactly as you imagined, but because you are being reminded that I am still the restorer. I can still open treasures of wisdom, provision, healing, and timely opportunity. I can still turn delayed seasons into seasons of understanding. I can still bring into the light what was once hidden. Stay near me. Keep your heart clean. Walk uprightly, and be ready to receive what is good with humble hands. When restoration comes, you will know it is not only property or money, but a gentle confirmation that I heard you, kept you, protected what belongs to you, and am leading you into a new season where peace, honor, and abundance are placed beneath my unchanging love. Every angel I have placed around you has now been sent into position, and my beloved child, what is moving in the unseen is not slow, weak, or random. They are moving at my command, carrying the protection, righteousness, and light of heaven into places your eyes cannot yet see. Fences have been raised around your life. Roads have been guarded before your feet reach them. And doors are being protected so that what I have for you will not be stolen by any force. No dark power can stop what I have established. No opposing voice can redirect the promise I have placed over your life. No scheme in darkness can be greater than my authority. You may only see ordinary days before you, but I see the movement of heaven on your behalf. The outpouring I am leading into your life is real. But you need to understand that it does not only take the form of money. It comes with healing. It comes with protection. It comes with breakthrough. It comes with deliverance from the pressures that have made you weary for too long. I do not only want you to have just enough to breathe through one more day, I want to bring you into a more spacious place, where you know that your Father is not poor in mercy, not lacking in provision, and not late in faithfulness. What I bring to you will not only touch your hands, but also your heart, your way of thinking, your way of seeing the future, and the way you believe that you are still loved, remembered, chosen, and led. There is provision prepared specifically for you, bearing your name, carrying the mark of the roads you have walked, carrying even the struggles you once hid and the prayers you once spoke in the night. It is not sent by human pity, nor does it come from sudden luck that the world can explain. It is released by my hand, sealed by a covenant of love, and placed in the order of heaven. What I give, no one has the right to take away when you walk in obedience and keep your heart near me. Therefore, do not take lightly what is coming. Do not call it coincidence. Do not make the blessings small simply because you are used to living in lack. I am teaching you to receive with gratitude, not with suspicion. I am God, the one who gave favor to the one brought into a foreign place and caused him to be lifted in circumstances that seemed unfavorable. I am God, the one who saw a shepherd in the wilderness and knew that within him a king was being prepared. I am also the one looking at you today, not only seeing what you have lost, but also seeing what you will become when my hand completes its work. I can turn your pain into a launching place, your silence into a testimony, and the years of being underestimated into a season of being raised up in the light. The things that once made you bow your head will no longer have the right to keep you low forever. I know how to take the very place where you were wounded and make it the place where my glory is revealed. Those who once doubted you will see the mark of my hand upon your life. Those who once mocked behind your back will not be able to deny the support I have given you. But do not desire restoration only so you can prove yourself right before them. Let your heart be cleaner than that. I do not lift you up so you may retaliate with pride, but so you may walk as evidence that my mercy can renew a life. When they see you standing firm, peaceful, provided for, and led into a more spacious season, it will speak for itself. You do not need to fight for everyone to fully understand your journey. I will let the fruit of grace speak on your behalf. There are vindications that do not need noise. They come through peace, through ripe fruit, through doors opened at the right time. What I am about to place in your hands exceeds the small patterns you once used to measure your future. You prayed for a way out, but I prepared a road for you. You prayed for relief, but I want to give you deeper renewal. You prayed for enough, but I want to teach you to live in abundance with purpose. Therefore, be still and know that I am your Lord. Do not rush ahead of me because of impatience. Do not give up because everything has not appeared the way you wanted. Do not let waiting make you doubt the one who is preparing. Be patient in trust, because what I have begun, I know how to complete. What I build does not need your haste in order to become firm. It needs your obedience, humility, and endurance. This inheritance is the righteousness I bring to the things that were once unjust in your life. There were times when you were misunderstood and no one stood up to defend you. There were times when you were overlooked even though you had done your best. There were seasons when you gave more than you received, loved more than you were loved back, and kept your heart upright even when no one saw. I saw it all. I heard the words you did not speak. I knew the times you swallowed your tears and continued doing what was right. This blessing is not a payment for your pain, but a reminder that nothing sown in me is forgotten. Every hidden faithfulness has a day when I touch it with restoration. You walked with me when it was not easy. You continued to believe when the crowd did not understand. You kept a small flame within your heart, even when the winds of disappointment blew fiercely. There were days when you felt forgotten, but you were never forgotten by me. I have engraved your name in my remembrance. I know every small detail of your life, every burden you carry, every weariness you hide, every dream you are afraid to mention again. I knew this day would come before you were born. I knew you would have seasons of weakness, seasons of waiting, seasons when you felt you no longer had enough strength. And I also knew that I would meet you here, in this moment, to remind you that my promise is still alive. Do not let fear make you close your hands when I am placing something new within them. Do not let the past teach you to distrust the future. Do not let old seasons of lack make you think abundance cannot be for you. I do not bless you so you will live carelessly or proudly, but so you will be free from the yoke of anxiety and able to become a source of support for others. When I place more in your hands, I will also place more wisdom in your heart. When I open the door, I will also teach you to walk through it with humility. When I bring you into a new season, I will also help you lay down the old mindset, so you do not carry the fear of the season of lack into the land of breakthrough. So let your heart confirm what I am doing through deep trust. Stand firm, not because you understand every detail, but because you know I am the one who goes before you. Open your heart, not because you no longer feel fear, but because my love is greater than your fear. Prepare, not through worry, but through obedience, wisdom, and gratitude. Heaven has moved at my command. Protection has been placed around you. Provision is coming according to the timing I have appointed. And when it touches your life, you will understand that every tear, every season of waiting, and every step of faith has been used by me to bring you to this day. You are mine, and what I have spoken over you will be fulfilled by my faithful hand. Now listen very carefully. My beloved child, this transfer will not only touch the things you can hold, count, or see with ordinary eyes, it is also a deep turning in your inner life. What I am doing is not only meant to change the outward circumstances, but also to release you from burdens that have clung to your heart for too long. When the source of supply opens, the anxiety that once tightened your chest will begin to dissolve. When blessing flows into your life, the places within you that were tired, weak, and broken down will also be touched by my restoration. When your name is mentioned in higher places, the toxic words once spoken against your family will lose power. I am not merely bringing a gift, I am re-establishing order, restoring what was misaligned, and bringing you back into the proper flow of grace. What is broken will be rebuilt, not with the fragile material of human effort, but with my patient and powerful hand. What seemed lifeless will breathe again, not because time heals everything by itself, but because I am the one who can call life to rise from the place others called the end. There are hopes you once buried deeply because you thought you would never dare to believe again. There are dreams you locked away because of too many disappointments. There are parts of you that learned to live small so you would not be hurt again. But I am entering those places, not loudly, not hastily, but with authority, to remind you that what I placed within you has not been destroyed. It is only waiting for my breath to touch it at the right time. The devil tried to file accusations against your life, purpose, and future, but I dismissed those accusations before they could become a sentence over your life. He tried to use delay as a weapon to discourage you, make you think I had forgotten, and make you look at passing time and conclude that the promise had lost its strength. But I took that very delay and turned it into a place of preparation. While you thought you were being held back, I was making your roots grow deeper. While you thought you were hidden, I was protecting you from eyes and hands not clean enough to touch what I was building. While you thought you were being left behind, I was teaching you discernment, perseverance, and maturity, so that when the new season came, you would not lose yourself in the increase. He whispered lies into your ears, saying that you were not enough, that it was too late, that your family could not be rescued, that what had been lost would never return, that sickness, lack, fear, and pressure were the portion of life you had to accept. But I extinguished those words with my promise. I spoke a higher word over you, a word not cancelled by circumstances, not weakened by doubt, not erased by seasons when you felt weary. I am the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and today I am also your God. I am not only the God of ancient stories, I am the living one, acting, guiding, and intervening in your very life right now. I have never changed. I have never failed. And I will not begin failing with you. Your home will be marked by wealth. But you must understand that the wealth I speak of is not only money or outward possessions. It is the wealth of peace when everyone else is panicking. It is the wealth of joy when circumstances are not yet perfect. It is the wealth of restored health, a rested mind, healed relationships, and a strengthened family foundation. It is spiritual stability, where you are no longer knocked down by every wind, no longer shaken by every piece of news, no longer controlled emotionally by every word another person speaks. I want your home not only to have enough, but to have my presence. I want the place where you live to become a dwelling place of peace, a place where prayer rises, where love is restored, where hope can grow without being suffocated by fear. You will not have to live in a posture of begging, as though you are someone abandoned outside the door of grace. You will not have to shrink back as though your presence has no value. I am calling you out of the smallness that pain placed upon you. You will enter rooms you once feared, not with arrogance, but with boldness born from knowing I am with you. You will no longer allow the past to make you bow your head before those you are called to stand beside. You will no longer let old shame keep you from saying what needs to be said, asking for what needs to be asked, receiving what needs to be received, and entering what I open. When I lift you, I also rebuild the posture within you, so you no longer walk like someone afraid of rejection, but like one who knows they are loved and led. You will speak words that carry power, not because you create strength for yourself, but because your words will be purified by nearness to me. I will teach you when to speak and when to be silent. I will place in your mouth wisdom that exposes lies, gentleness that lifts broken hearts, and courage that makes wrongdoing unable to keep hiding in darkness. You will dream dreams greater than your fear, dreams that do not only serve yourself, but touch your family, community, and those waiting to be reminded that I am still acting. Those dreams will shake the old foundations of doubt, silence the voices that once mocked you, and declare that what I place within a child who knows how to trust will not be easily extinguished. Your enemies will choke on their own pride, because what they used to humiliate you will become the place where I lift you up. They thought your silence was weakness, but I used that silence to teach you strength. They thought delay was failure, but I used that delay to multiply the miracle. They tried to scatter you, make you lose direction, make you doubt the calling on your life. But I am gathering you back together. I am gathering the parts of you that were once pulled away by worry, hurt, pressure, and toxic words. I am bringing focus back into your eyes, peace back into your heart, and boldness back into your steps. What seemed scattered will be made more whole by me than before. They thought your story would end in failure, but I am writing your final chapter in gold. Not the gold of display, but the gold of faith that has been tested, humility that has been preserved, and faithfulness that has passed through fire without losing its light. You do not need to answer every mockery. You do not need to chase everyone who misunderstood you in order to prove your value. I will let the fruit answer for you. I will let your peace testify. I will let your restoration speak louder than every accusation. When I complete what I am doing, those who once thought you could not rise will see that I not only helped you stand, but placed you on a firmer foundation than before. Your inheritance has been delayed so that the miracle could be multiplied. There are things that, if they had come earlier, you would have received only as temporary rescue. But because I held them until the right time, they will come as a deeper transfer, touching more layers, healing more things, and opening more doors. I have not forgotten your portion. I have not abandoned your name. I have not allowed what belongs to you to fall into the hands of darkness. I am only making the timing complete, making your heart steady enough, making the circumstances mature enough so that when the revealing comes, it will not only lighten your burden, but also make you recognize that I arranged every detail with love. Therefore, keep your heart at peace in this transfer. Do not let increase make you hasty. Do not let the promise make you proud. Do not let expectation make you lose rest. Walk each day with watchfulness, knowing that I am doing something greater than what you can see right now. Let your home be prepared by prayer, gratitude, and purity. Let your hands be ready to receive, but also ready to give. Let your mouth speak life, not fear. Let your heart remember that every true blessing begins with me and must return to glorify my name. My beloved child, this transfer is coming not only to change your circumstances, but to change the way you walk upon the earth. You will no longer walk like someone chased by the debt of fear, but like one set free to live in purpose. You will no longer see your family as a place threatened by a curse, but as a place covered by my promise. You will no longer see the future as a land full of uncertainty, but as a field where I am sowing seeds of restoration. Trust me in this. What I am releasing will carry peace, healing, stability, boldness, and joy. And when everything begins to be revealed, you will know that my hand has been upon you from the beginning, even in the days when you thought you were only waiting in silence.